another edition of SFTV. Mission this morning, Operation Phoenix Rising. We hear the story of two Marine grunts that have bought back their time and their money through government contracting. Stand by.
All right. Good afternoon. Chris Ellers here. I'm originally from New Jersey. Our business, Orion Capital, is actually, we founded out of Florida. That's where my two business partners live, and I'm currently out in California. So we're kind of having an East Coast, West Coast operation. Prior to my business, I served in the Marine Corps, 8 years, infantry officer, got out as a captain, and then transitioned to the private security field and worked primarily overseas for about 5 to 6 years.
How's it going, guys? Danny Detour here. So I served 6 years in the Marine Corps infantry. I was a scout sniper team leader, did 2 tours to Iraq during the war. Got out, went to college, got my bachelor's degree in GI Bill. And then after that, I also went back overseas for the government for about 8 years.
Let's talk about this. It's an interesting story. You're overseas, both of you guys, and you're fighting for Uncle Sam. And then you come home and you transition to, you're on the logistics side. So how did that transition happen?
Well, it wasn't very easy, that's for sure. The one thing that I took away from working overseas and the position I was with was a managerial position. And I mean, not even that, even when I was overseas in the Marine Corps, I learned how to mission plan, set goals, complete tasks in real time. I mean, we could sit here and say that planning and this and that for $1 million contracts are very important, but when we're planning to save lives, especially American lives, I mean, nothing can compare to that. So the ability to learn how to manage those kind of goals and those kind of tasks and manage a team larger than I ever had before when I was in the Marine Corps. And even now, currently, it really helped me in my transition. It didn't make it easy, though. That's obvious. When we're in the real world here, the big business, the big boys, we like to call it, not everyone actually has the traits and attributes that we all have, whether you serve in the Air Force, the Marine Corps, the Army, or the Navy, that were pretty much inbred and taught into us. You know, you got integrity, loyalty, the camaraderie of your boys and your girls, right, that you serve with. The big business, not everyone thinks like that. So the one piece of advice I want to give everyone out there when you're transitioning and coming into the big business world, don't lose those traits. Make sure you keep those, but just understand that everyone else around you, unlike when you're in the military, don't have those. And they don't really always think like that. I'm not saying that everyone's bad in the big business world, but there are some bad people out there, and there are people that are going to use you. So always have your head on a swivel, just like you did in the mill.
Chris, if you could have done anything different, what would it be?
So the biggest thing that I would have done different is do a little bit more research on what Danny just said on the mentors to help you out with things. We were in the process of applying for our service disabled status with the VA. And prior to doing that, we thought it was going to be very simple of just going right in there, submitting our ownership and getting everything approved. Well, it doesn't really work that way. And as much as we thought with Andreas, our other partner who does very well with contracts and writing, we didn't get denied, but we got kind of postponed. So talk to the VA counselors. They're there to help you. That I have to say nothing but great things on that side of the VA when it came to business. We've been very, very lucky as our experience. I know other people have other experiences, but for us, it's been great.
Well, guys, it's good to see you again. Thank you for your time. Again, our whole goal here was to give guys that are getting out or transitioning hope. And so I appreciate it. Once again, both of you, thank you for your service. And everyone, have a good night.
All right, you as well. Thank you.
All right, Larry.